So I just recently picked up this Santa mug, though to me it's more of a picture. It would be very awkward to drink out of it if you get your face wet. Anyway, I have an idea for some decor. I know a lot of my mugs and stuff like that, I put candy canes in this year, but I'm like, okay, come on. I got to think outside the box. So I ran across somebody that had done some different decor into theirs, so I'm going to show you what it was. So they just had some of these little stir sticks. Rock candy sticks is what they were on. And then I ordered, y'all know I love bottle brush trees. So I ordered some bottle brush trees. So very simple. Little bit of glue. Put that bottle brush tree right on top of it. Give it a little time to set up. And then we can put them right. Look at that height. Love it. I'm not sure how many it'll take to make the container. I'm going to call it a container because I don't know. Oop. And I'm actually surprised that these ones came from Amazon and they didn't come smashed, but they were in a box this time, so. So how cute is that? Looks like Santa's got some hair going on, and you definitely could do a different color green. And I don't even have to keep them in this mug. I think they're super cute. Gives you some height. And I just love bottle brush trees anyway. Hi guys, welcome back to the journey. I'm so glad to have you back. Yes, we're still in Christmas mode. I'm still going to be sharing some of my thought process of me decorating. I hope that you're going to enjoy this content. Unfortunately, I was sick for a couple weeks. Now Chris is sick for a couple weeks. Well, he just started being sick, so his projects are on hold because remember, he works a day job. So the things that he does around here are things that he does after work. So hopefully he recovers faster than I did. But anyway, let's get to sharing some decorations. I'm not going to do a whole house tour. I think I will do that for my next video. If I get enough comments, I guess, that are interested in all the areas that we have decorated. So now I have my next space. I've got the Christmas tree done, but now I need to work on this space here, and then this cabinet over here is going to be completely emptied and start over fresh. Yep, that's just how it all goes, right, y'all? So, yep. I'm going to need to empty this one all out and start over so I can get my holiday, my Christmas, my Santas in there. Okay, I got it semi-emptied. I'm probably going to take the stuff off the top too, but for right now I'm just going to work in the inside of the cupboard. I know that I'm going to leave my whites in there. They are a great pop for that very dark black background. And then I also need to move all of this because I have a plan for this for Santas, and I don't want a lot of things on my floor, so I want to use this as my little stage for some Santas that I purchased at an auction. And then I have my ladder, which was probably where my stockings will go. So yep, I got more to move yet. So got my whole little game plan. Probably stagger that. This one is not as big as the one in my kitchen, so I don't have an overabundance of space to work with, but that's okay. I still want to see that pop of Christmas in here. So I have a few of my bigs that are going to go in. So this would be my big, and then I've been hoarding on another campfire tin. So we have that. And then I have a Rusty Crusty basket, which I know it doesn't look like a big. It is big, but it's, hollow. But it matches the patina of the marshmallow tin. So I was going to fill this up with red bulbs to kind of tie it all in together. And then since I don't have like, you know, an endless supply of vintage bulbs by any means, I just picked up some glass bulbs at Walmart. $3.98. Can't beat that. Shiny brights like that a piece. Oh, nice little packaging. Oh, that was probably noisier than it needed to be. So now we have the pop of red. Still that dark background. I'm going to find something to pop that out. So one thing with the other cupboard I totally loved, which motivated me to drive back 45 minutes to a Michael's and pick up, with a prayer that they had any of these left. They had exactly 3 left. I have 3 shelves, so that's what I was hoping for. I'm like, please be left, please. So I have 3 trees. And then from Michael's, I'm like, okay, Target dollar spot, do you have 3 trees left in the cream color? Because I really loved how, because these cupboards have a dark background, I need lightness. So like to put green in there just doesn't pop it out. I need that light of that cream to pop it out. So with a prayer, I did find 3 Target dollar spot. And of course they were smashed, but we know how to fix those now, don't we? So yeah, probably still a little wet, but not wet enough that I can't add them in here. You know, you don't have to have, everything doesn't have to matchy match. Well, it kind of matches. It coordinates. So now we'll bring in some Santa mugs and start building our palette here. And I shared with you, I do have a minute amount of vintage Santa mugs, but most of my Santa mugs are new. So it doesn't matter. I want that pop of red. I want that happiness that the Santa face brings. So now, these aren't quite mugs. They have little handles on them. So they're Santa baskets? I don't know. I thought they were cute. I've had those for a little bit. So this guy's probably a little bit on the homely side. He's a little bit older. He's a little bit faded. He's a little bit worn. Aren't we all? So I'll kind of just fit him in there. So we have this little Santa also. He must have had some hot glue on him. I'm going to see if I can get the hot glue off. He's just a little Santa. So the more I worked on him, I had to stop because I was like kind of breaking his shoes. Look at, he's cardboard. It says made in Japan. That's funny. But he's cardboard. Okay, I did get him to stand up. I'm surprised. I wasn't sure. He's leaning a little bit, but I did get him to stand up. So to add the pop of green, or bulbs, I've got this little pack. I'm not going to try to take the price tag off because I don't want to ruin it. And then this shiny bright, and this is full. It has some, the box is a little worn. I'm going to leave them right where they're at. If I need them, then I will know exactly where they're at. I have this this fun little paper Santa. It's nice for the back of it because then it hides some of that really brown. I just have to decide where to put it in. Since he doesn't have a standing Santa, probably try to rest him. Oh, he does. I'll show you closer. Another box of those ginormous. You know, if you look at, yeah, I mean, I know you could buy fake ones, and they're like $3 a piece. And then these are like $6 for the whole. I know there's only 6 in there, but you know, you could try to save them from year to year. I don't know. I don't know how petrified. I don't know the life expectancy of a candy cane by any means. But it's nice to have that pop. We got our little candy cane. I've got another flower frog. And then I have a no sale, which has the red, and then a 25 for Christmas Day. Though I need to play around with them a little bit to get them to stay, but yeah. Love it. So I do want to add some of my yummies back in, like my marmalade jar. I'll figure out how to make it work, even if I have to rise those little candy canes up back there. And I got a couple more. This one I just got a pure. So when you see IOD's stamp set, it is right on. They are right on. I know it's blue, but I don't care because I want to add it in, and I just got it. And then one of the potted meats. So every little shelf will have one of those pieces on there. Okay, there we go. I think that is good. I like the coordinated colors. I like the visual of the candy canes and a little bulb. My old with my new. Just fun. The Papa Red this year is totally out of anything I've ever done in the past, but I love it. Very much so. That little pitcher never had or it was not a pitcher, a coffee pot, teapot, never had a lid, but ran across a couple little old books. But yeah, I like this all together. So, and you definitely be able to see it like when it's closed, if there's not a glare and it's not bright daylight. But yeah, I mean, that pop of color, everything's popping out of there. The red's bringing your eyes, the green in the middle. So that was a great focus point to have the green right in the middle. I could fill the bowl up, but then your eye would be drawn to what was in the bowl more than just the candy cane. So I didn't want to put too many, because each shelf has a red bulb. I put a red bulb on the top of the marmalade jar. I have red bulbs in the original container box, and then I have them in there. So I don't need more than that. I got a Santa in each shelf. I don't have candy canes in each shelf. I could add more candy canes, but let's not go crazy. Okay, next is this area. So I hope my idea, you know how that is. You hope your idea works. So I have a basket full of vintage Santas. Oh, one fell. So I think they're quite a statement if they're all grouped together. I bought them as I bought them individually at the auction. I gave $15 a piece. I didn't think that was bad for some vintage Santa Clauses. So my idea is to set them up here. Like I said, I don't want a lot on the floor. I'd rather rise it up. It makes it easier to vacuum. So yeah, I need to get something for them to sit in. And I have an idea. So let's see if it works. So as I said, I have no idea if this will really work. So I have a little red wagon. So my galvanized container will match my galvanized underneath my tree. So, I'm kind of still having the flow. And then I didn't know if I was going to need to add a tree in or not. So I picked up this which is a potato chip can, but it has red on it. And if I need to add a tree or one of the Santas need to go in it, I don't know. So I think these two are probably my biggest guys. And I don't really know, I don't know how they sit. His legs weren't going the right way. I don't know. So my creepy Santas are going up here. So somehow I'm going to make them work. I'll just bring them all out and see what we can do. Well, he stands. He's one that stands. My children may never come to visit again after they see. Oh my gosh. I guess his head is tilted. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I may never have our children visiting again. Oh, he's got quite, I don't know if that's his beard. I don't know if that's his beard. Look at that. I don't know. He's got a sparkly belly. His whole underneath is sparkly. So I'm trying to find the ones that don't stand. Okay, after I play with it, I will definitely show you. So here I am hanging with a chubby guy in a red suit. Okay, now that I have them all on, they are a little creepy, but there's a cute factor to them also. So I can't wait for Chris's reaction when he comes home, because I'm doing this while he was at his day job. So I'll show y'all. Okay, I didn't need a tree, but the tin did come in handy. I think I'm just gonna leave them like that, because some of them don't stand up on their own. Some of them do stand up. He's got a head tilt. Stocky little boy. Actually, these two are the same one I put in that cabinet. But they must have been ornaments. And then this little guy just, his eyes are really blue. He's got really blue eyes. He's got the world's longest beard that wraps around as a shawl. The side eye thing that he's got going on, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? Creepy or not creepy? I don't know. I think they're cute. I think the cuteness factor wins the creepiness for me. But yeah, I think it all goes. Rusty crustiness, galvanized, an old tin that I wasn't sure, but I'm glad that I picked it up. So there they are. I'm going to change out my table decor for Christmas. Now, a few auctions back, Chris won the bid on a large dough bowl. Look at this beast. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to have to be doing a voiceover, because I was actually talking during this video when I was filming it. But when I went to edit it, I didn't realize Alexa was playing in another room. And of course I couldn't hear it, but the microphone could. So that would get me a copyright strike. So sorry about the voiceover. But I am super excited to actually get to use my Aldi's deer that I was able to score when I was out of town one day. So the two smaller ones came as a set, and then you had to buy the bigger ones, but I love the threesome. The baby needs to be rose up a little bit, so I'm using one of my candle holders that are actually in my inventory to rise it up. Maybe two, but I didn't want it to be super high. And then since I bought greenery from wholesale, and to use on projects, to resell, and the whole, you know, when you have to order from wholesale, you have to order a lot. So I decided that I was going to use this in the bowl, and it was going to take a lot. I actually used the bush ones that I had and then just put those other little swags on top of it, filled it right up. It was like a dozen of those bush ones because it was so huge. But of course, we want to light this up. I love lights at this time of the year. I ended up doing 4 of the strings of fairy lights. I love them, but I still feel like it needs a pop of color. So I have some bulbs that are glass bulbs that I actually, ornaments that I picked up at Walmart, $4. You can't beat that, y'all. So look at that pop of red on that greenery with the lights. Oh my goodness, I just absolutely love this. And it was Chris's suggestion to use the dough bowl on his table. I didn't want to do it because I thought, oh, I don't want to cover up your table, but he wanted to show off that dough bowl. So I hope you enjoyed. Yes, I just like to share my thought process of what goes through my head when I'm decorating, why I do it. You know, I am not educated. I just, like, I didn't go to college to learn for design or anything like that. I just, like, what is in my head, what I think is visual. I love just sharing that because I know people are like, well, why'd you do that? Why did you place this, and that, and here? So I'll just share with you what's in my head. And yes, tell me down in the comments below, are the Santas creepy or are they cool? I think the creepiness is overruled by the uniqueness of them. So thanks again for watching today's video. And as always, thank you for being part of our journey, family. We really do appreciate and love each and every one of you. And if you're new and you're checking out the behind the scenes of Ginger Chick Rehab, the Journey channel, we would love to have you part of our YouTube family. So hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you know when we uploaded a new video. And we will see you next time, guys. And you can see what we're up to. And remember, let me know if you want to see a whole house tour of all the areas I've decorated.